know my name. Diamonds in my teeth, I got a lot of shine. Running up the number, that's a lot of crime. Try to take it from me, must be out your mind. Big time, lot of sun. Smoky in the air, that's a lot of pine. Pockets running over with the dollar sign. Try to take it from me. Yeah. Big time, big time, big time.
Eagles Nation, what's up? It's your boy Prime, and welcome to episode 4 of Rolling with Prime. My guest today, one of the craziest West Coast people I've ever met. The man holds it down on the West Side. He represents the Eagles to the fullest. Aaron Ortega, most of you guys know him as Birdman. What up, my boy?
Finally, the Birdman has come back to the West Coast and is representing the West Coast all day, every day, and holding it down for Eagles Nation, 4th and John Nation. You guys are tuned in to the best. If you're tuned in to somewhere else, you're messing with the wrong people. You mess with the Green Army, and that's us right here representing the Prime today.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. You got it.
Let's go. Let's go.
How's everything going? How's everything going for you, bro? How you been?
Oh, man, I'm ready for the season, brother. I'm ready to get down, man. I got the soldiers ready. The Army's getting bigger. We're ready to march down to Vegas. We're ready to take over the Strip, and I hope you're going to be down there because it's going to be wild. We're going to be styling and profiling. Limousine riding.
Hey, listen, I definitely don't doubt the West Side when it comes to Eagles. I definitely found out myself that you guys really do get it in back in 2017 when I was in Carson City for the for the Chargers game. I first got there and I'm like, damn, man, this place is dead. It's a college. Nothing's going on. I'm like really surprised. But when I finally caught up with like a certain amount of Eagles fans, they walked me to the other side of that stadium. Bro, I felt like I was back at the Link. I was like, holy shit, these people are repping and they repping hard. It was you guys. It was SoCal. My boy Danny, who I ended up going to the game with, spoke to Jewy through the phone. It was just like, yo, like, holy shit, you guys rep to the fullest down here, man. And, you guys made me feel at home. I loved it. Had a great time. It was, it was just like you guys made me feel welcomed so much, man. And I couldn't appreciate the love. So, you guys definitely get it in. But I'm glad to have you on the show, man. Like I mentioned, you rep to the fullest. You're killing it with the mask, the bat, man. I'm always worried about what the bat's going to do when you bring it out.
That's right, brother. So it's all love when you come to the West, man. We might look scary, but at the end of the day, it's all love. We love our Eagles fam. You guys treat us with open arms when we go down to Philly, and it's nothing but love when you come down over here on the West. And we're trying to get you some good food, some good beer. I love going to Philly, man. It's like my second home over there, and I can't wait to go again once this whole pandemic thing comes down and we can all kick it again. And it's gonna happen soon, man. It's almost there, man. But man, shout out for and let me give a shout out to your family, the wifey out there, holding it down for you and letting you go out and enjoy everything, because it's a big thing, man. Because leaving the family behind, leaving the young ones behind, it's sad if you can't. It really hurts, because you don't want them to be sad because daddy's gone. But it's kind of like you gotta take the fame. You're out there. I don't know what happened, man, but we just became this Eagles gang, and we just everywhere, man. It's just crazy, man. But shout out to them for holding it down and supporting you. My wife supported me too. She understands, what we're doing, and it's all love, man. At the end of the day, so shout out to them for holding it down, the little primes, and then they're gonna see, man, our dads were nuts, man. What the heck's wrong?
Yeah. Well, that's just the thing. I mean, we giving them something to go ahead and definitely talk about when they get older and stuff. Yeah, I definitely appreciate my fiance, wifey to the fullest, man. If it wasn't for her being patient with me and everything, being able to do this, being able to go ahead and start this platform and all this stuff. But I mean, it's the Eagle season. She knew what she was getting into. I told her that when we first met, and surprisingly, I got into the same thing, man. She was a diehard fan. I mean? She spoke the Eagles. She spoke stats. She spoke players. So it was just one of the key reasons why me and her ended up kicking it off real good. But, I definitely I see that with you as well. I mean? I see that, wifey is holding it down with the little side business she's got going on. I see the mugs coming out. I see the pictures, the shirts and all that stuff. I see you doing the thing, man. What I mean? And I see you started up the West Coast Birdman page up on the Facebook and everything. So, tell me a little bit about that.
So, just what I mean, I didn't envision this happening, but it's just happening, man. And I'm just taking it day by day. But I think there's another, and I'm going to talk about you. There it is. West Coast Birds, shout out to the West Coast Birds, man. And it's kind of like a Chicano art, man. And a lot of people, kind of don't think like the Hispanics like really don't know football, but they do know football, and we know stats, and we know all that stuff. And like the Raider Nation, shout out to Raider Nation, they're doing their thing, and I felt like, well, because I'm an Eagles fan, why can't I do that stuff? Why can't I be rolling out the mask? And this is a different side, and I'm enjoying it. Like no one's really doing it like me. I love every minute. Shout out to Gail. He's kind of like he kind of like build me from the ground up. He was like, man, he didn't recognize me without the poncho. So now it's like I gotta have the poncho everywhere. Everybody knows me with the poncho, and it's just a blessing, man. And I just keep adding more things, and I'm gonna be designing the new poncho for Las Vegas. And hopefully my truck's ready by then, and I'm gonna have a big old symbol on the side and everything.
Oh man, man, you're getting me more and more excited about it, bro. What I mean? I see you always coming up with ideas, and man, and it's great, man. The fact that you mentioned yourself, you got a vision, you go with it every day. I mean, you're upgrading that mask all the time. The bat, I remember when it just started out as just a simple bat. Now I see you got that thing all hooked up. You mentioned the poncho, bro. I loved it. I remember the first day when we hooked up in Carson City and you came through with that poncho. I was like, fam, where did you get that from? And you gave me the whole story about it and everything. And it was just like, and you had the Philly Blunt sign. Garrett Blunt. I remember that clearly too. What I mean? That was yeah. That was a great time though, man. What I mean? Shout out to my boy Danny, man. Like I said, if it wasn't for him, man, none of that shit would have been possible that day. And I saw his comment earlier mentioning some breakfast burritos, bro. Probably one of the best burritos I've ever had in my life, man. It killed them things. Like it's again, back to what we were mentioning earlier, man, the love you guys showed me being down there. And of course, a lot of people are talking about this first game, the home opener, the San Francisco 49ers game this year. And I already got a lot of people hitting me up that they're going to be coming from that side, coming over here. And I'm ready. I'm ready to, bring you guys over and show you guys the same love that you showed me when I went over there. Ready to hook up, ready to go ahead and explore the city. Even a couple of nights before the game, show you guys the same love. Like I said, show you guys the same love that you guys showed me when I was over there. So, I'm hoping that you yourself is actually going to be in the building. I know you're talking about waiting for the pandemic. We're almost there, man. Like, June 11th, they're declaring a 100% capacity over here, and I'm really excited about that. We got the open practices; they already put out the dates for that. Super excited about that. I mean, I know it's kind of hard for you guys being on the west side; you can't enjoy stuff like that. But hey, look, when I'm in the building, I bring you guys on. I try to go ahead and make you feel like you're there. Get you guys onto the social media, go live, and all that stuff. I try my hardest, man, but I know it's definitely not the same.
Yeah, it's just when everything gets together, man. I mean, I don't even know how to act. We're gonna be acting a fool, man. I mean, like we've been like just locked up, man, in our houses. So I could just imagine, man. We might not know how to walk right. We probably forgot how to drink the beers right. It's gonna be a whole new thing, man.
Yeah, it's like we're starting all over again, bro. You're absolutely right about that. I see my man King Dro 12 here got a question for you, asking where you're from, Birdman.
Originally from Corona, California, but right now I'm staying in the high desert. So the advantage for me is I'm 3 hours away from Vegas. So I'm a hop, skip, and a jump from Vegas. Shout out to all the West Coast birds. We got that Facebook page. You don't necessarily have to be from the West Coast, but it's just our version of it, and you get it inside. And man, the fan base is just huge. Fans all over, from Hawaii. It's just crazy, man. But I'm with it, man. I'm taking it all in. I'm almost every single day. I'm meeting a new Eagles fan, and it's just great. It just, my subscribers are going up. Stay tuned to the Birdman. I got a bunch of crazy interviews. You're gonna be on there soon, and it's just, I can't wait, man. It's just it's mostly like a get to know. We're gonna talk about Eagles football, obviously, but I'm more of like, I want to get to know. We should know the real, what goes on with Prime, like behind the scenes, man. Is he like, what's he doing? Is he a plumber or something like that? What's going on?
Hey, no problem, man. I can go ahead and spill the juice. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm seeing Kyle. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Yeah, I see your question here. I did peep that the other day. Look, it's OTAs. I get it. You know what I mean? And Rager, we're speaking about Rager. Rager does have some things to go ahead and prove. He's got to go ahead and show that, you know what I mean, he's that guy that we ended up grabbing for a reason last year. So, with the fact that he was kind of like jogging out there, again, I get it, OTAs, but at the end of the day, it's not really on me to go ahead and make much of a conversation about that. That's the coach. He got to get on him about that shit. But we'll see what happens, man. I just hope the fact that he's got Devontae by his side, it'll bring the best out of him, just like I'm pretty sure he'll bring the best out of Devontae. So we'll see how these two young boys put it together.
Right.
How you feeling about Jalen, man? I mean, like, we got a new leader, new captain. I mean, not franchise yet. I'm gonna be one to go ahead and say not the franchise yet. You know what I mean? I never was key on that whole new franchise thing. But how you feeling, man? You ready? You ready to go ahead and cash in on him or what?
Well, there's definitely a lot of negativity surrounding Jalen Hurts, and I don't know if it was because of the small sample size. And I was listening to PFF Ben Solak, and he's an Eagles fan, Sixers fan, but he is just grilling him. And listen to that show. You guys go listen to it, and man, it's just ridiculous, the stats that they're saying. They're basically saying that Jalen can't throw for nothing, that he runs, and that's just a cover up because he can't throw. So basically, they're saying this man can't throw, that when it's a bad play, he's just going to run for his life, and then pretty much we're just going to be duped into this man being, this guy ain't going to be a franchise quarterback. And I find it ridiculous because when you believe in all other stuff, like, for example, when you listen to that show, they have Dak Prescott ranked third best quarterback in the NFL. Why would you rank Dak Prescott the third? What exactly what did he do? Laying in the hospital bed, that gives you the right to be the third quarterback in the NFL. You go miss me with that stuff, man. I mean, you're winning games by onside kick. You got the priest out there throwing holy water on. You got people with lasers trying to blind the opposite team so Dallas can finally win. This is ridiculous, man. If you're gonna be the man, be the man. Stop talking about being the man. Do something. You're taking the Eagles lightly. You think we're just gonna go out there and just get smacked around? You just think that we're all banged up. Jalen Hurts, all he's gonna do if the play's broken down is just run for his life, man. You guys go ahead and think that, because me and the opposite, we know what's up. Me, Prime, we're doing our homework daily and checking out our boy Jalen. That's right. Miss me with all that noise. And you know what? It's gonna be our little secret. Keep doubting us. We're our best. When you keep doubting the Eagles, that's when we're gonna rise up.
Yeah, that's just the thing, man. We've always been doubted throughout all these years. I'm excited to the fact that hey, that's cool. If you're gonna go ahead and doubt us this year, That's cool. You know what I mean? We'll be the ones to just go ahead and surprise you. I'm just sitting back waiting for all this to go ahead and get put together, man, because when it actually starts mattering and that season starts, you know what I mean, these guys are going to be in for a shock. I really feel I see these records that a lot of people are throwing out there.
Yeah.
I'm like nowhere near on that. I'm like, man, I know we're going to be way better than what a lot of people expected. I'm not saying like, we're going to go all the way. I'm not saying that at all, but a whole lot way better than what, a lot of people are throwing out there. Paul, like always, man, I appreciate you tuning in. And yeah, I saw Brooks. Yeah, I'm a big Brooks fan. I really wasn't too happy about the fact that they were talking trade talks about the man. The dude's a beast. He mentioned today how they doubted him after he tore his Achilles. And remember, when he came back from the Achilles, he was right, man. That was his best year ever. So, I mean, like, just imagine what he's going to be like this year. He feels like he's got to come in here and prove a lot to, the doubters. And I'm all with it because of the fact we need him to be like 100%, protect our quarterback, do his thing, and, let Jalen go ahead and start smoking some of these defenders, man. So I'm excited the fact that Brandon's coming back. He's healthy and, he's ready to go ahead and put in that work. Devontae Smith, man, I know a lot of people have been talking about him. We've been talking about him highly. I mean, bro, like how you feeling? Like, I mean, I haven't felt this way since T.O. having that key receiver, man. I'm like really, really like crazy excited to see this kid go to work, man. What about you?
Yeah, like I said, I'm super pumped for it, and it's finally like we just bought that new. We got the new rims for our whip, and we're just gonna go out there and floss with them, and then just can't wait because it's like our shiny new toy. I can't wait till he's on Madden. I'm gonna be testing him on Madden right away. Of course, Madden's gonna probably lower his number now. They're gonna rate him like a 70 and all that stuff, like they do Jalen. But man, you got to be excited, man. And if this guy's the real deal, Holyfield, boy, man, that route running, him just taking off, and of course, yeah, he's also being doubted as well because of his weight and all that. So that's just more fuel to the fire, man. We are just being doubted. Our O-line's being doubted. The only thing of concern that I would say would just be like our second corner and our safety, okay? And, a little bit of linebacker issues, who's going to, step up and all that. But other than that, man, I think this team is going to surprise a lot of people. I mean, the magic number to me is 8 and above. So Vegas has us winning six games. I forgot what the number is. They have, I think, Dallas winning 9 or 10. And they have Washington right underneath there. So they have Giants barely win. So they have us basically at the bottom dumpster. But like I said, everybody's just kind of thinking that this is an entire rebuild. But like my boy Piccolo said, this is like retooling. We retool. So, and the quicker that these guys get on the same page with the new coaches, and it's crazy. I'm really optimistic about these coaches. It's so crazy to say that because we don't. That's the unknown, Sirianni, Gannon. It's all the unknown. But for some reason, I'm just like feeling the vibe. If they're down in our coach, you heard Colin Cowherd. He's over here saying, he's over here bragging about McVay that he's going to be the next president and all that stuff. Meanwhile, when he went to face Bill Belichick, he froze up and came up with 3 points or something like that in the Super Bowl. Yeah. So yeah, remind me how good McVay is, right? So, anyways, you wanna diss Sirianni, go ahead and do that. But we're always under the wire, man, and that's why you got to have that thick skin in Philadelphia because that's how we roll. We don't want it no other way. You ain't gonna hand nothing to us. We're gonna take it from you.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, man. I mean, I agree with you. The whole defense, like the fact that it's a new coaching scheme, that's the part that I'm really excited about. Because I mean, like, let's just keep it 100. Had Doug Peterson still been here, had Jim Schwartz still been here, had that coaching staff from last year still been here, will we be having this energy right now? I mean, that's the question we ask ourselves every day. Will we be still having the same energy that we got going on right now with this new coaching staff? I'm ready to see what Nick Sirianni puts together. Him being an old wide receivers coach, that's where we lacked so much last year was wide receivers. So and then the fact that we picked up Devontae, we got Jalen coming back, and I'm not going to go ahead and doubt the other guys. I mean, we got Fogum, you got Ward, you got, Hightower, you got these other kids like youngsters. Like that's just the thing. And, Me and Gail were talking about this earlier. We haven't seen nothing like this since Deshaun, Macklin, Avant, when those guys were on the squad. And look how well they did, being so young coming onto the squad, and these guys were shining. And that's what I'm looking forward to, seeing this core shine just as much, if not even better. So I'm like ready to see what these guys put together. Back on defense, the same thing. New defensive scheme. See what this defensive line is going to be all about. I know you mentioned earlier about linebackers. You're right. Safety, same thing. I have the same concerns. But again, the fact that we have a new coaching staff, I really feel like these guys should go ahead and put the pieces together that we couldn't get last year together. And it's going to go ahead and definitely show a whole different outcome this year. So that's where I'm at with the whole, coaching staff and all that stuff. So I'm excited about that, bro.
Yeah, we're not setting the bar high. We're not saying like, NFC championship, all that. All you simply have to do is just bring it. You bring your heart. Jordan Mailata, the leaders, the veterans that are on this team, Kelsey, he's gonna be talking with Landon. All the leaders are gonna step up and educate the young guys to bring it for the next year, because I'm saying the magic number is 8. We get 8 and more. Oh man, that's gonna be awesome. If we can win the division or get a wild card spot, man, that's more blessings and that's more tools for Jalen Hurts to use in the future, and we're gonna grow with that. So it's all, we're not. Most Eagle fans are not setting the bar that high. Some of them are sitting even really low. They're thinking we probably going to win only 3 games, and we're going to be woe is me again, and we're going to be looking for. I'm not on that shit, man. I just not. There's just too much talent that's low key flying that no one even knows about. We don't really know what Rager's going to do. We don't know that. There's going to be guys that were probably doing nothing last year that are going to shine this year, because let's just face it, man. From the water boy to everybody on the field, man, even the janitor, the custodians in Lincoln Financial were messing up. Everybody was messing up. Like it was just the worst mojo going around that it was just an epic collapse I've never seen with the Philadelphia.
That is correct.
So you know what? We're over that stuff, man. This is a new time. This is a new generation, and we're gonna learn. And someone like Devontae coming in like that, a one-player stud can change the whole outcome. Look what Jalen did when this team was just nothing.
The last 4 games, you're right. Yep.
Scrap heap, man.
Yep.
No one had us beating nobody. Just lose. But you know what? Jalen said, no, to hell with this. I'm going to work with what I got right now. This is what you're going to give me? Okay, I'm going to work with this. And you know what? And he ran with it, man. He wasn't looking back. You don't give another man your job. You don't let another man try to date your wife, your girlfriend. Hey, you know what? Go ahead and go give her a date, man. See, maybe I ain't that good. You don't do that stuff.
Yeah, you're right about that, bro. And that's just the other thing too, man. I mean, the fact that these wide receivers, I feel like they're going to bring the best out of each other. That's the part that I'm looking forward to too. I mean, you're right. It could be the one wide receiver in the bottom of the barrel that could end up being the most important guy this year. You know what I mean? Like he might be the one shining because so much attention is on everybody else. Who knows? But that's just the thing. We have so many people that could go ahead and get that attention put on them that it'll open up the game for other guys. Ken, you're asking about Miles getting more touches. I'm really hoping for that, man. I mean, we brought this kid in here years ago to be that stud, and they haven't given him that opportunity. I was hoping for that last year. It looked like it started off that way, and then they just disappeared from it, man. So I'm definitely hoping that they're going to give him a whole lot of more, give him that significant role like you're mentioning right here. Or Gainwell, Gainwell is definitely another good pickup, man. I mean, the fact that we ended up grabbing him because of the fact that if we didn't get him, or if we didn't go after Jordan Howard or Kerryon Johnson, I would have been actually scared because of the fact that we had Scott, you know what I mean? And I can't remember. I can't even remember who our other guy was, but like but I just wasn't like thrilled with that. I was worried, man. I'm like, oh shit. Like if Miles goes down, we ain't got no run game whatsoever. So
how many people were scared? Me too.
It's the truth, man. And that's exactly how I was. I was just scared of the fact that if that man went down, we have no run game whatsoever. So not only were they killing us, they would have been destroying us. But whole new attitude this year, a whole new outcome. I'm ready to put these guys to work, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing to be excited about is because Sirianni's bringing that running back system, that which I don't know what happened. I don't know if they told Deuce Staley, you know what, man, I know you're the running backs coach, but you really ain't gonna do anything this year. Just kind of like look at the chalkboard, maybe go grab a pretzel or something like that, because we don't want to do no running plays right now. So it was ridiculous. Like you don't have your horses in the stable and just think you're gonna win. Having them chilling, just giving them some, hey man, you got to get these guys running. We need our guys out there on the field running. It just don't leave it on. Yeah, we know Jalen can run, but we have running backs. Let's start using them. Like that's the thing that Doug was pissing me off with. Like, dude, you were being too predictable, man. It was just too. Here we go. That's right, I was mad.
And that is the truth, bro. He was definitely predictable. It was like you already knew what play he was going to go ahead and run. You know what I mean? And you could see that it was just all falling apart. And again, you nailed it when you said that the fact that this is like the worst I've ever seen this team fall apart. And it was so frustrating. Last year was just crazy. It was upsetting. It was just like I was always looking forward to Sundays. And of course, with the whole pandemic being stuck at home, like, damn, dude, I don't even want to see my team play today. Like, yeah. I can't even remember the last time I actually fell asleep watching an Eagles-Dallas game. Eagles-Dallas game, like that's where you get the most rah-rah from me. And I actually fell asleep at an Eagles-Dallas game. Like holy shit. Like, and I don't want to go through that this year. Let's touch upon the fans, bro. Things opening up, us getting back to normal, the atmosphere, where the fans are at right now. I'm gonna be one to tell you, bro, I'm ready to go ahead and get loose, man. Like, it's time to go ahead and open up the gates for us. We ready to go ahead and party, wild out. I know you guys represent hard over there. I know you guys get your little gatherings up together. I see it. I'm told about it. Yeah, I see it. I'm told about it. You know what I mean? I follow you guys, and I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? I wish I miss my West Coast family because, I love being with you guys, man. When we hook up, it's a whole different atmosphere, man. But, again, it's there, man. It's there. So how you feeling about, the fact that things are getting back to normal?
Damn, dude. It's just like, sometimes I feel like a caged animal. So I'm just like, I'm ready to roll, man. I'm just like, man, I got to release the beast, man. I need to see my peeps, man, because it's just one thing. Not only are we Eagle fans, but we're just family. It's just like, my cousins, you're like my cousins that I haven't seen, my uncles and everybody, it's just like, let's get together and we're there for the cause, and we're there through the good and we're there through the bad, man. And we're just riding it out. But that's one thing that helps us as Eagles fans is, us talking, you coming out doing the YouTube and, communicating with us and let's get excited for all the news. I mean, we're just like all the drama going on. I mean, it's just up and down, but you know what? We'll do it all over again to get that. You know what? This hand needs one more. I could use one more. I could use. Say less. I need more bling, man. I need more bling. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do it.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. I feel like the first ring was for my daughter. Now I got to get a second ring from my son. You know what I mean? So I'm with you on that. AJ. Always love for you, baby. You know what I mean? One of my biggest fans right here, especially Little Prime. This is Little Prime's biggest fan right here. All right. But AJ, we miss you too. I mean, yeah, definitely got to get together with the Fourth and John boys, the Twitter family, social media family, period, man. It's just like, it's great the fact that, things are opening up. And I'm just like, I'm ecstatic, man. Like, I miss my family, bro. Like,
oh, yeah.
I miss bugging out, talking Eagles football. Just, I miss that vibe. Last year was just like a killer, and I'm just ready to go ahead and put that all behind us. I know AJ mentioned earlier, I'm definitely with you as well. I can't even go back and see none of the games from last year, and I'm usually the one to do that just to go see like our flaws, bro. I'm putting that bitch in the fucking vault and not even bringing that shit ever back out, man. It's wild. King, you're asking, how do you connect with me or the guys? Like, listen, Aaron could vouch for us. You come to Philly, bro. You come to a 4th of John tailgate. You come to an Eagles game. You catch up with us. It's like, you with family. That's all it is. This is what it's all about. interacting with each other, getting to know each other, talking Eagles football. It's certain things that people out there need, man. A lot, and that's the crazy part. Like people actually like live off of the fact that we get together, we talk, we interact, and that's what they need to get through life. So I'm one to go ahead and definitely know what that's all about. I have a lot of friends out there that need that person to go ahead and talk to. So when we interact, don't be surprised if I'm the one to go ahead and approach you, man, because it's always love. And the same thing like with Aaron. Like when I went to Cali for that game, bro, he came up to me and the rest was like, I remember everybody was like barbecuing shit. I remember that banging ass steak my man was making in the back of the truck. Like, I was like, oh shit. Like, y'all get down, man. Y'all get down for real.
Yeah, it's just nothing but love, man. And if you have Twitter or whatever, you just find our names and just shoot us a message, man. We'll find it out, man. Where there's a way, there's a way, man. We'll find you guys. I mean, and I'm not too hard to find, man. I'm like, just look for a poncho.
Hello, motherfucker.
And it's the truth, though, man. I mean, the West Coast definitely. The West Coast definitely shows love, man. You guys go over there, and I'm sure Aaron will go ahead and definitely make you guys feel comfortable. You got Jewy, you got all the fellas over there. Again, shout out to my boy Danny. I'll never forget, the love you and wifey showed me when I was over there. I can't wait for you guys to come down for the San Francisco 49ers the home opener game, because you guys are going to get the same love in return. We got, things opening up. We got some new activities in the Philly area. They just opened up a casino, like right in the heart of the stadium. Yeah, so it's going to get even crazier this upcoming season when things get back to normal, bro.
Can't wait, man. I mean, I don't know. How many more months we got? 2 more months?
Yeah,
man.
2 more months, man. It can't get here any faster, bro. Like, trust me, man, when I tell you, can't get any faster. That's true. I just definitely want to go ahead and thank you for taking the time to go ahead and hang with me tonight, bro. I mean, like it's always a blessing when we hook up. It's always good to see you. I see the beard is coming in good, man. You know what I mean? Like I got a lot of catching up to do.
Hey.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Hey, man, you got those girls, so that's part of this, man. There's a little bit of gray in there, so
hey, that's all right.
That's why I got the dark room, man. So you'll see the gray. So you don't see
it looks good. But look, man, I appreciate you taking the time. For those tuning in, again, if you want to go ahead and be on the platform with me, give me a holler. We'll make something happen. You can see it's just something smooth, simple. It's all about being comfort, speaking your mind, how you feel and everything. So you guys want to go ahead and get up on the show, give me a holler. We could go ahead and definitely make something happen. But Birdman, I wish you many blessings, bro. We're gonna catch up. We're gonna end up talking off the platform. We shoot the shit like we always do, bro. All right.
I can't wait to have you in the green room, man. You get ready, and your wife's gonna be laughing at you soon.
No doubt, man. I'm looking forward to it. With that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. And until next time, it's Fly Eagles Fly, baby. Peace.